My name is Nicky Pouw. I'm the project leader of this project, and I'm based at the University of Amsterdam, working as a researcher in the Governance and Inclusive Development program.
I'm the local research leader for this project.
I'm a senior researcher in the project.
Team leader of the National Protection Project in Kenya.
Yeah, my name is Susanne von Itter, and I'm working for EADI, the European Association of Development, Research and Training Institutes, and I'm in charge of the communications for this project.
I'm Margherita Giordano, and I'm a junior researcher from University of Amsterdam.
My name is Aselisewine, and I'm a field research assistant in the project from Ghana.
I'm a research assistant in the Kenya team.
What I like most is that the project really tries to influence the current policy debates in sub-Saharan Africa, particularly in the countries of Ghana and Kenya.
Looking at public health policy in Ghana, comparing it to public health policy in Kenya, I'm foreseeing that very interesting findings are going to come out.
Because it's not just looking at social protection as many research or development projects do, but it's looking at the bigger picture and at the complementarities between social protection and health policies. And in doing this, we are adopting mixed method which I find really relevant for the project, because it's also not so used to look at the same time at community level at the quantitative impact assessment and also the political economy.
It's very interesting, and what attracts me is to see how this new methodology is going to bring out new evidence to improve or reform social policies in developing countries, especially in Ghana and Kenya.
Now, social protection is one of the instruments that governments and other stakeholders are now looking into to see what role it can play in implementing redistributive mechanisms in the economy, so that eventually more people, especially people at the bottom, will benefit from the growth that is being achieved.
We focus on economic growth, not realizing that there are a lot of people who are left out in this policy. And therefore, it is important for governments to be able to see how they can be able to help such people.
Yeah, the most attractive thing for me is that NGOs and policymakers are engaged from the beginning in the project. So the project aims to work out recommendation for policy implementation, and therefore we have held a stakeholder workshop with policymakers. And I think that is one of the innovative aspects of the project.
I think what I like most about it is just getting to meet the people. It's one thing having a policy on paper and hearing about it in the media and all that, but actually seeing its impact in people's lives. It may not be perfect yet, maybe there are several people who wish to be in the program who are not yet in the program, but just getting to meet people who are actual beneficiaries of the project, of the program, it's actually a great thing. It's a great feeling. Yeah.
What I like a lot about the project that it looks also at the political economy. I think that a lot of projects, also development interventions, they're only focused on technical or financial issues. So what makes a project work is only the technical and the financial side, when you actually see that it's a lot about politics, especially in social protection.
I think this project is so important to me to bring out that storyline and to have evidence-based research results that can inform policymakers to design more effective strategy to improve the living conditions of people at the bottom in a sustainable manner, so that it does not only help them to cope, but really embark upon a growth process. And at the same time, I think it's so important also to think about these instruments and how they interact with each other, especially because governments are looking into professionalizing and upscaling the instruments and maybe expanding the range of instruments. So it's important to learn from those experiences together.